Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'll be reviewing the Cats and the Gold Coast clash. Cats are 0-3, no good, 19-point loss against the Suns in what was a pretty disappointing game, probably one of the worst games I've seen Geelong play, to be fair. There's a lot to work on, and the season might be done and dusted before it's even started for the Cats. A long way back from 0-3, and just looked like a shadow of the former team that, was very dominant. So, it was one of the most frustrating, disappointing games I recall ever seeing, and I've never seen Geelong start 0-3. So, I don't like losing, and now I'm seeing a bit more of it. Going from 16 in a row, looking undefeatable at times, to looking like a team that can't win a game. So, we just lost that ability to win, lost that ability to, be dog hungry. There's no real sugarcoating that. I suppose how the game panned out, again, similar to that Carlton game, Collingwood game, where we started off okay, but the opposition was playing better, but the scoreboard read differently. Like we started off with a few chances early, and we probably, didn't, and there was like a lot of missed opportunities from both teams throughout the game. But we were able to sort of, kick the first two, and we looked okay. We looked like we were getting a bit of momentum. And, from there, like Gold Coast took complete control of the game after that. And, we were just scrapping and fighting the whole time. And all we needed to do today was just get the 4 points. It didn't matter how we got them, and then just reset, reboot for the week after. But I mean, it's incredibly difficult now from 0-3. I haven't really commented very much on being 0-3. I tipped Gold Coast to win today, which is probably going to sound a bit chaotic, but also I've had no reason to tip us because of our poor form early, and Gold Coast early in the year over there is pretty tough, and especially with the way we've been playing. I had no confidence in us to go for us, and again, that's come to fruition overall, as you can see in the final scoreline. Just could not get it on our terms. Just didn't work hard enough. Constantly our spread. I just could not believe how many times I had 2-on-1. Just every time we got the ball, it looked like we were out at Gold Coast. It was like they were playing with 30 players and we had 12 players, honestly. So that Gold Coast worked really hard. Defensively, great. Pressure was amazing, but so I'll give credit where it's due there. Credit where it's due. But that's all, again, what I've seen the first 3 weeks where, teams, they worked us out a little bit. But also, we're not working hard enough to give ourselves time and space, and we're not working hard enough and dog hungry enough to, stop Gold Coast, one of the worst teams in the competition, just streaming it down from one end to the other on a red carpet. What's happened to the forward line pressure? What's happened to the midfield hunger and grunt? What's happened to the class that we've had? It's just every area of the game is just in tatters at the moment. The midfield most disappointing as well. They just got torched by Took and Rao. It was just so disappointing. And then Lukosius plays bloody one good game a year and kicks 5. Like we never have players kick 5 on us, and we have in the last 2 weeks. So it's just really tough at the moment. Everything's really, really tough at the moment. Just lost of confidence and in their ability to be able to play. So as the game panned out, Gold Coast pressure was on song, and a defensive 50. Like the moment it gets in there, it looks like the team's about to score. Our ability to rebound is definitely gone at the moment. Just inability to repel, and we're playing like 2021 again. Just long kicks down the line, not taking too many risks, and just a bit unsure, a bit uncertain of what we're sort of trying to achieve. We're trying to play perfect football early, and it wasn't working. It's like just get territory, like put it into space for the players to get to it. Don't try and laser it out to them. They're playing Harlem Globetrotters, like millionaire football at the moment, and they're not getting they're not working hard. It's like it's as simple as that. Like just having that dog-hungry effort and just work rate, like, you can't win without that. And we haven't shown that for the first 3 weeks. So until we show that, we're going to be seeing these results. So fix up your work rate and fix up your attitude. We might get somewhere this season. Who knows? I don't think we'll make finals from 0-3. Not many teams do. Only 16% of teams do from 0-2. So, yeah, you've just dug a big hole, and it's just going to be a long way back. Let's have a look at the numbers. So we got more of the footy. That's rare at the moment. We got more inside 50s, but didn't really use it that well. Hawkins, I'll talk about Hawkins in a moment. Surprisingly, we used the ball better, but we did chip it around sideways a fair bit. Efficiency going inside 50 again. Usually a strength of ours, not so this time. Free kicks, pretty similar. Wits did the job in the hitouts, but yeah, this I'm just so disappointed in. Like, we got torched at the clearances. The centre clearances just could not get field position or territory. And that was on display. Plus 24 contested ball. What's happened to that? It's just crazy. Uncontested ball. Excuse me. Uncontested ball. I'm surprised we actually got some on the outside. But yeah, every contested ball was just like magnified with how tough it was to get it out. And surprisingly, we had more marks. So we tried to play the possession footy and it didn't work. Marks inside 50, we had some chances, and yeah, we had some chances go begging as well. Gold Coast dropped a stack of marks. They could have won by 8 or 9 goals. And it could have been a 10-12 goal game if Jeremy Cameron wasn't playing, I'll tell you that. He's an absolute star, and he's the only player sort of having a red-hot crack at the moment. Contested marks, yeah, Gold Coast, we don't usually allow that kind of thing. So in the air, we haven't been that great. 7 goals, 12. Such a low and poor score from our side of things. Yeah, we had tackle, which is good to see. But yeah, tackles inside 50, like, look at that. What's that? 5. Just straight out. Whenever we did sort of try and clear it out, Gold Coast just always intercept marks. It was like, what, they just weren't on the same page. Gold Coast defensively pretty good, but yeah, it's like we just have no cohesion at the moment. We'll go through the votes. I'll quickly get through the votes because it's inconsequential really when you play that poorly. Yeah, Jeremy Cameron again, 3 votes for mine. Without him, I think, yeah, it's a 10-12 goal loss really. If the Suns took some other chances they dropped. They dropped so many marks inside 50 and they missed so many easy goals. The fact it was 19 points was, yeah, just very flattering for us. It has to be said. So, yeah, as I said, Cameron for the 3 votes. 3 goals, 15 disposals, 8 marks. Again, 4 tackles. Just, yeah, only answer up forward. And, yeah, Hawkins, I'll talk about him more shortly. But, yeah, Cameron was dynamite at forward. Had he kicked a bit straight, it would have been great. But, yeah, he did miss a few. But ultimately, like, without him, we just could not get anything on the scoreboard. So, yeah, it's a bit of Jeremy Cameron or nothing at the moment. So, you got the 3. 2 votes, Thomas Stewart. He was back in the thick of it. 30 touches, 13 marks, couple of tackles, goal assist, nearly 600 metres gained. He was, he was pretty solid. Back to some of his better form. Back into it, first and foremost. Intercepted pretty well, as you can see, 13 marks. And, yeah, even Tom Stewart, Jeremy Cameron playing games out of their skins. There's Cameron. We're a mile off it still, so it just means there's a whole lot of other players getting beaten, and a lot of contests just being lost. One-on-one contests just getting absolutely torched. Smith was okay, had 23, had 11 marks. He always works hard. Didn't get a stack of impact on the game, but he tries. Guthrie got 28, 7 marks. Again, he was okay, but didn't gain a lot of meterage and wasn't that effective. Atkins had a crack, 21, 7 tackles, 4 clearances. He was okay. Dangerfield had 19 and kicked a goal. Again, not his absolute best. Couple of goal assists. He tried relatively hard. I don't think I gave him my 1 vote, which was Mark Blitzarves. He got 17 touches, couple of points. Really should have converted one of them. 4 tackles, couple of hitouts, clearance. I thought, he just bash and crash all day. And I mean, maybe Dangerfield with Blitzar's probably in the top three. Bose was pretty quiet. He kicked his first for the Cats. His first goal for the Cats. 13 touches, 8 tackles, so defensive was okay, but pretty quiet. Overall, Myers was good early, had 16, ended up with a goal assist early on the piece. Don't know what's happening to Tui. Like, he got 21, but, gee, he's just... A lot of the Cats feels like they've aged 6 years in the last 6 months. Again, he had a lot of pressure on him, and, again, not really effective. O'Connor definitely tried hard. He's solid throughout the game, 15 and 5 marks. Zach Guthrie was okay with 13 and 5 marks. Holmes had 15, lots of players with 15 and 5 tackles, so he was all right there. 4 in the first half, but again, where's the presence? Where's the impact? It can't be Dangerfield all the time. We've got to have other players that say, no, this is not good enough. Missing Joel Selwood saying this is not good enough. That's not to say Paddy's like, yeah, guys, just go there, have fun, but missing that serious Joel Selwoodness. That's the thing now, Selwoodness. Segler definitely got a few intercept marks. Just got some clearances. Didn't have massive impact on the game. Probably Witts had his way there. Henry, very quiet on the scoreboard. Had a bit of the ball up the ground, but not super on top of the game and on top of the ground. I thought Buse, he tried to run and carry where he could, 13. I thought Rowan's game was good. He came on and, sort of halfway through that third, probably played better than half their players. It's a bit of an indictment on the club at the moment. 2 goals, 6 touches, some good play. Bruin, I don't know why he's playing half the match. I don't know if he's got the fitness or there's not trust in him, but 12 touches, a couple of clearances. We need more from him. I know he's a young player, but definitely would like more output, I would have thought. Close, I don't know what happened to him either. I mean, he's probably, based on what he gets up the field, and what's been up the field hasn't been great. The midfield definitely struggling, and it's making the forward line and the back line look pretty second rate at the moment, like VFL standard. Radically had a bit of the ball, but Casbolt and King dominated. Not all Radically's fault, but DK going down again wasn't ideal. Stengel, one of his worst games he's ever played, at least for the Cats. He just could not get into the game. They tried him on the ball for 5 seconds. He was just not himself. And Tommy Hawkins, I mean, chuck him back to the twos or just keep him out for now. I think we need to get a bit of a mini pre-season into Tom, because he's playing with lead boots. 5 touches, got a few hit-outs, got a point. He just, he's labouring at the moment. So that's it. Stats, review of the game, overview of it, stats, players. We've got a long season ahead, I think. It's going to be tough. I didn't expect it's been probably the biggest fall from grace I've ever seen from a club, winning a premiership. I wasn't thinking Geelong were just going to go straight back to back. I thought we were probably a solid chance for, top 4, maybe fall into that top 4, but I'm struggling to see us get out of the bottom 4, to be honest, with the way we're playing. We've got, the players aren't really different, just the mindset, the attitude, the cohesion, all of the intangible stuff that is just not quite right at the moment. And I don't know when our first win's coming along. We should beat Hawthorn next week, but I've no reason to be confident about that or any backing behind that because of how we've played so far. We've got so much work to do, and Scotty's pretty confident that we can be better. Well, it's been 4 pretty poor games. Brisbane early in the preseason, we got smashed there as well. Playing 20-21 football in 2023, and we're just not confident. We're not backing ourselves in. We're not winning contests. We don't have that hunger. We're not winning that contested ball where it all starts, and that's what we were so good at last year. So I think that's it for me, guys, on this one. one of the worst games I've ever seen, and I've felt for the neutral fans watching on, just going, this is just Benny Hill stuff from both sides, really. Gold Coast should have won by 7 or 8 goals if they had taken, or not dropping 5 or 6 marks like 20 metres out, but it's 19 points it'll be this time around, and thanks for Jeremy Cameron and Tom Stewart for having a crack. Blitzarves having a crack. I don't know if anyone else can hold their head high, but it could be a long season, Cats fans. The cliff could be, we could be facing the cliff pretty shortly if we're not facing it right now. Yeah, it's been tough. Not used to seeing us lose in such disappointing fashion. So seldomly see us lose 2 in a row, let alone 3 in a row, and just with our season on the line. It's just pretty disappointing that we didn't turn it up today. That's it. That's all. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I hope the Cats enjoy 0-3, and hopefully we win eventually this season. And try not go wooden spoon. That might be a record, going from premiers to wooden spoon. We sit 18th at the moment. Have the Hawks next week, and yeah, just need to find some wins somewhere, any which way. All right, guys, that's it. Subscribe away if you want to see me salty for the rest of the season. Like the video if you enjoyed the review, and yeah, hopefully we can start playing some footy. Talk to you guys all soon. See you next time.